don't have to be too difficult. Life doesn't have to be too difficult. Life doesn't have to be too hard, right? You can make it more manageable when you break things down into steps. And that's exactly what I was able to do. But like I said, you have to be intentional about your decisions. Only you know what's beneficial for you. Only you know what your limitations are. Only you know your capacity, right? Only you know what's good for you. Only you know when you need to stop, right? Let's just be real. I've been to parties, I did all that, you know what I mean? We did all that. But like I said, on the back end too, all that stuff, all that fun, all that pleasure is not going anywhere anytime soon, right? And for the old folks out there that you know what I mean? That have the wisdom, that have the experience, right? They know what they're talking about. They do. But the main thing in our society is that most people don't seem to listen. Don't want to hear it. But when they're down bad and they're going through some real situations, you know what I mean? They want someone, you know what I mean? They want people to listen to them, right? But I really want you guys to think about, like I said, your mental health. Think about your self-care. What are you doing? And if so, is there any ways that you're able to improve your situation with your intentionality behind it? Because at the end of the day, like I told my clients, regardless, you know what I mean? Like, real spill, ain't nobody gonna sit here and force you to do what you need to do. No one. No one has that control over you, right? And I'm not trying to sun you. I'm not trying to, you know what I mean? This is straight love. This is just straight compassion. This is straight, like, I want to see you win. I really, you feel me? I don't want to see you being in a situation where someone's manipulating you outside your position, using you, having you tore from the flow up, right? You scratching your head like, only if I knew, like, no. I want you to really, like, you know what I mean? I want you to win. I really want you to win. And by you winning, I get to win. You get to win. The world gets to win, right? We all shine together, right? And this is how it starts, is that you can't make a change unless you change yourself. I mean, on the back end. And all the things that I'm talking about, I wouldn't be preaching, I wouldn't be talking, I wouldn't be standing with confidence and really, you know what I mean, exuberating this passion, this love off my tongue if I'm not doing it myself. You know what I mean? But like I said, it starts with consistency. So find things that you enjoy, find things that you can improve, find the support, right? Get into therapy, get into counseling, like, change my life. And on the back end too, what was told to me is that good counselors have a counselor themselves. There's no way in hell that you're gonna sit here and engage with other people's emotions, right? Counter-transference, you deal with real emotions, real feelings of other individuals, and you feel that too. You know what I mean? And if you don't take care of yourself, what happens? Burnout. You know what I mean? One presentation I'll never forget is about burnout prevention. And I'll make a video about that so you guys can get the really dealy of what's really going on. Like, burnout prevention is real. I'm gonna just keep walking because you know what I mean? Even though it's sprinkling, I just want to, you know what I mean? Get some motion, get some movement, right? But yeah, I think that this conversation, as we're walking, as I'm just kind of just, you know,